There's a story of a man in the back of a taxi, and as they're driving along, he leans forward and tapped the driver on the shoulder to get his attention. And the driver freaked out and screamed. And the taxi swerved across the road, mounted the pavement and came to a halt. And the taxi driver turned to the fellow and said, "What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing?" He said, "You're frightening the life out of me." And the man said, "I'm really sorry." He said, "I didn't think a little tap on the shoulder would cause that much of a problem and have such a devastating effect." And the driver said, "No, I can understand that," he said, "but today's my first day driving taxis. Until last week, I spent 30 years driving a hearse." Now that mode of transport, the hearse, will feature in all of our lives at some point. And someone will stand up and eulogise about us, and what they will say will depend on how we've lived our lives. Sometimes in cemeteries, you will see on the headstone the date of birth and the date of death. And in between those two dates is a dash. And this is called How You Live Your Dash. And it goes like this. "I read of a man who stood to speak at the funeral of a friend, and he referred to the dates on his tombstone from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came his date of birth, and he spoke the following date with tears. But he said what mattered most of all was the dash between the years. For that dash represents all the time that he spent alive on earth. And now only those who loved him know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live in love and how we spend our dash." So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that can still be rearranged. If we just slow down enough to consider what's true and real, and always try to understand the way that other people feel, and be less quick to anger, and show appreciation more, and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. And if we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remembering that this special dash may only last a little while. So when our eulogy is being read and our lives' actions to rehash, would we be proud of the things that they say about how we spent our dash? The Gospel today and the readings are about how we are treating others and connecting with others. The reality is that sometimes we haven't treated people the way that maybe we should have. Sometimes we have, and sometimes we haven't. That's the story of life. Thankfully, we do try hard to treat others as we would like to be treated ourselves. But there are times when the Christian life isn't always easy. It asks us and demands an awful lot. And all we can do is be the best that we can be on any given day. And if we can do that to the best of our ability, we will be following Jesus as the way, the truth, and the life. And just to end, I have some breaking news for you actually. That one of the local shops last night was broken into and somebody stole 100 jars of instant coffee. How do these people sleep at night? Have a lovely weekend, have a great day. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.